Hey guys, and welcome back to Wario Land 4, the finale. After entering this mysterious golden pyramid deep within the jungle, braving the lands of Amethyst, Emerald, Ruby, Topaz, and Sapphire, and gathering the treasures, the crown of Cactus, the earrings of Cuckoo-Condor, the necklace of Aerodent, and the bracelets of Catbat, and opening the Golden Pyramid. We now pass through the Golden Passage to take on our ultimate foe, the Golden Diva. So as we stand before the final door, and the final rhyme, apparently, we now enter what may be our doom. This cat, of course, is really getting me curious. Curiosity killed the cat, so let's not get into that. Again with the rhymes. This is gonna be a great finale. Here we go. Ah man, this is gonna be intense. There we see all 12 of the chests we brought here lined up, just ready to be taken. And boy, do I want those. I'm pretty sure you need to get this in, let's see, yeah, you need 2 minutes remaining to get all of them, because instead of, like having 3 and they disappear every 20 seconds, but in the last one minute, it's, there are 12 of them, so one will disappear every 10 seconds within the last 2 minutes. So that's how it works. The cat has come to save us, but to no avail. The cat has been taken by the Golden Diva. I don't know who that cat is, but cats are awesome, and you need to die! Now! This is it! Oh, guys, can you feel the freaking fail that I just encountered right off the bat? This is not going well. Okay, anyway, let's try that again. As I was saying, can you feel the intenseness of this? This is the final fight, and I screwed up. Now we're okay. Now we're okay. Yes, I just repeated the same thing twice because I tried to say something different, but I realized what I said was okay, because it didn't involve the word okay. Anyways, so this reminiscent of Majora's Mask will have the fight starting off with these 4 phantom faces flying around in a circle. That was a cheap shot that came right out of nowhere. I didn't even see it coming. Crap, so if you let these guys grab you, of course, you're just gonna waste your time as normal. They don't do any damage, though. You just waste your time. And you've got to solidify them by ground pounding them and then throwing them into fan, just like that. And I explain that after I finish it, just in case you need to know, because it's easier if I just demonstrate with actions rather than words. It's more powerful and more, it's an easier way of demonstrating. So that wasn't how I was supposed to do it, but of course it still worked. Because you just either touch it with receiving damage or just hit it from a top at jumping or ground pounding or what have you. We'll turn that into something that you can use to throw and stuff. This one is easiest probably because you just have to ram into it and it'll just bounce around, and most of the time you can line it up easily. Okay, these are black ducks. Oh, not trying to be racist or anything, that's actually what they are. Every time someone mentions the word black, just everyone starts freaking out and think they're being racist, even when it's completely not. This thing right here, boy, I'm telling you, this thing confused the crap out of me when I had no idea what to do. It's so obvious. Well, it's not that obvious, but still. You're supposed to wait till the spikes go away, because if you just let it drop on you right out like that, it's not going to do anything. But then you can pick it up and throw it, and then let it fall on you, and it turns you into a springy hammer thing. Well, makes sense, because it associates springs with hammers, only in this game. Only in Wario Land 4 would someone associate springs with hammers. Of course, when you're springy, you're completely immune to that damage, so that was good to have that turn into a usable thing. Of course, I failed at throwing it. Now these balls. So now at this point, they're just mixing all sorts of things together. And of course, I just noticed, what's really cool is that the Golden Diva is wearing all 4 treasures. So that's where everything went. So you can see all the 12 chests where those show. Of course, those are obvious thing. But yeah, she's also wearing the 4 treasures of each of the 4 bosses. That's pretty cool. So everything comes down to this. This one boss battle will decide it all. We'll get, if we can do this well enough, we get all the marbles. And crap, I only have 50 seconds left to get 100% on this, so I don't think I'm gonna make it. But the difference between the regular ducks and the black ducks, we can see, is you actually have a time limit when you're holding the egg before it'll explode. Apparently, that's what I'm getting out of this flashing. That's usually what flashing means, explosions. Alright, and of course, like I said, you can use items in boss fights to make it a lot easier. Hey, cool, we get to reuse this. Cool. Oh, I missed. I missed. I forgot the D in the dough. Alright, ball is my favorite because it's the easiest to quickest. But yeah, you can use items in these boss fights to make them easier, and that's pretty much. Oh, I died. Shoot. Oh well, I was not gonna make it anyway. But yeah, you can use items to make the boss fight easier by reducing their health, and that'll make it a lot quicker. Also, in this particular fight, well, of course, all the fights have phases, but this one will make it get to the quicker part faster. If that makes sense. It'll get to the phases the further phases where she mixes everything together a lot quicker, and that's where things start to pick up. If you're skilled, if you get confused and defeated by all this craziness going on, that it's not quite good for you. But regardless, we're trying this again, take 2, and of course that ruined my attempt at getting something done in one run. But we already did that with other stuff like Golden Passage. But our cat is back. The cat came back the very next set of 4 minutes. It was 4 minutes later, and the cat came back. 5, 3. How much time do we have? Was it 5 minutes or 6 minutes? I don't know. So it was 6 minutes for the Golden Passage there, and this is like, I think, 5 minutes. Anyways, I'm just trying to make stuff up, but at least it's relevant. Because that's something I wanted to mention. I started to say this, of course now we're going to do this a lot better, because now I actually understand what to do. No, you gotta charge it. There we go. Oh shoot, in the last episode, because I said, at least I was thinking keeping things relevant throughout the episode, because that's something I want to do. And of course, well, I already covered this. Basically, this is an LP channel. It's got to be all about the games and having fun too. But it's mainly about the games. We come here for the games, and I don't know why I take that tone. I'm like, it's all about the games, you know? It's like I'm trying to persuade someone, but I'm the one making them stupid. Each hit's doing damage, you can tell, because the bar is completely full. This is the first boss that actually has that completely full health bar. The strongest enemy around. See, and that's the cool thing is Wario games, they don't even need like storyline that actually makes sense. I mean, of course, this game does kind of have storyline. Every game has storyline to some extent. But it doesn't need to make sense. I mean, we just randomly came into the jungle, went into this pyramid, and just did a bunch of random stuff, beat up some monster that made no sense, and now we're taking on our ultimate enemy, the Golden Diva, who's, as far as we can tell, the only reason she's like our ultimate rival who we want to kill is A, because she has a bunch of treasure and we're greedy, and B, because she kidnapped a cat who we like because cats are awesome. So yeah, that's pretty awesome, I must say. But regardless, speaking of relevance, and of course that was irrelevant, but it's still relevant because it's relevant. But yeah, I don't know why this is not relevant, but I just wanted to talk about something else, and I shouldn't. But regardless, it needs no regard. Does it? I don't know. This ball actually, maybe you can find other hidden, kind of Easter egg type references. Like that ball had a teddy bear on it, so that might have been a reference to Aerodent. I'm not sure. Maybe the part of Aerodent that's important though is the mouse, I think, because that's where you get all the health. The mouse is the brain, like Piggy, and yeah, he does all the thinking and the planning and the controlling and moving stuff. And the teddy bear is just the brawn, the body, the tubba blubba body, if you will. The heart. The heart is the. I don't get the heart because it's like it's a desirable thing, but it makes you invincible, of course. But then again, of course, what is a man without a heart? But a miserable little pile of secrets. I don't think I said that wrong. I never get that quote right. And now we have 40 seconds left to get 7 health units. This could be possible if I was slightly more skilled than I am, because I can get like double. Actually, the hammer is probably one of the best things because you can recycle it so easily. Well, if you pick it up while it's still flashing, you can still use it, but you need to get there in time. So I don't think I got it this run. Hopefully, I'll have it next run. So yeah, this Metroid-like creature is kind of annoying. I don't know. Oh, the ball is your friend. The ball is your friend. Yes, got hit. Almost always get a hit. I think it only disappears. I think you only miss your chance if it hits the floor. Oh man, I don't think we've gotten this far yet. Oh, now she starts to hit the floor away and revealing spikes. And of course her face changes with every hit. Now it's really scary. Tall. Long. Why the long face? Our Chester doesn't appear. That would make me sad if I was Wario. Of course, if you take that a different way, it would make any woman sad, but I don't know. Her chest is not disappearing. It's perfectly fine and intact. Although her body looks kind of like a mermaid. It's weird how, yeah. I don't know if that's like designed intentionally, because all bosses, except for the Spoiled Rod, of course, but he's kind of special. All bosses, as we've seen, like the 5 other bosses out of the Spoiled Rod in this game, they all seem to have, well, 2 things in common. One, I don't even know what I'm doing. I might as well just kill myself with spikes. Yeah, if you wait long enough, she'll kill all those. I was just waiting to see when she does that, then you're pretty much screwed. So yeah, when she starts doing that, you gotta really hurry, or else you're screwed. So every boss except for Spoiled Rotten, as we've seen, has 2 things in common, which are the ghosty tail and the vulnerable part of their body being the top, or the head, or whatever is up there, because they have different weird things. I mean, Cractus had a head, and Cuckoo Condor, it was his head, except when he was in the clock form, it was like I don't even remember what part was up there. Can't even bother to remember the details of the crazy surrealism. Or what was it? Surreal. I think that's the word. I don't know, something Vsauce described for Mario, but this is even weirder than Mario. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's do this. Because every failure. Of course, I'm not getting all of my time running out. I'm just dying from losing my health, so it's not as bad. But crap, man, these guys can be really annoying when they waste your time like that. You gotta hurry up. So yeah, can I hit them from the side with this? Yeah. Oh no, I can't. Okay. Now no, I'm just gonna. No, I can't start over. I can't take any damage either. So there's no way of me like dying intentionally until I get to the. This is stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna cut ahead till when I can kill myself because I'm gonna start over. So Cuckoo Condor had a head, Cactus had a head. Aerodent like was the head basically of the teddy, except it was not the head. It was a mouse on top of it, which makes no sense, but it's not supposed to make sense, and that's why it makes sense. And then Catbat, of course, had like a bat on top of his cat. So yeah, and of course we have this. A woman. This is actually the most normal of all the bosses when you just say it like that. It's a woman. She's very much normal. She's wearing a cape and jewelry and like she's holding a fan and she's got these opera masks and stuff. She is normal. It's weird. I'm not used to this normalcy in Wario. Oh man. But yeah, you can see she's got the crown, she's got the earrings, she's got the bracelets and the necklace. It's all cool. And of course the emblem at the top of the screen in the background. That's a theme I've also noticed. Well, I didn't take note of because I didn't really notice it, but I did notice it after a while, if it makes sense. Oh, God, no! That was a weird noise I made. Well, the first of the two noises. I can distinguish those two noises I made, although you can distinguish it however you want, right down to the samples. Millions of samples, I just said. Okay, and each and every one of them were weird. They're always weird. So that's what makes them interest? Like you get at the bank. I don't know. I just associate words like that, and I just think of different meanings they could mean, and then just think of how that's relevant to the next random thing I think of. And that's why okay, I'm gonna try to figure out what this thing is, because it said it's like a Metroid. It reminds me of a Metroid because it's kind of shaped a bit like a Metroid, except it looks nothing like it. And I kind of looked at the texture of the green flappy part, and it kind of looked like a cloth, like a blanket. Okay, nice hit. Yeah, see, those are really nice and generous with the hit ability or whatever. Okay, good. Really quick with the eggs. And we need to get her down to about half before hitting 330 just to get on pace, even though I didn't count all her health units. I probably should do that because that's a good thing to have. If you smack into the hammer, I'm pretty sure it just kills it, so you don't want to run too quickly when you're doing that. Just, shoot. That's something I was trying to do when I didn't understand that the hammer turns you into spring, is I just hit it in her head and it does nothing. I'm like, what? It confused me. Alright, but you can also just touch it to renew it, so you can do that while you're still springy, and there's all these really, like, what was it? No, not monotonous. Meticulous tactics and stuff you can do. Ah, crap. I pulled back just to prevent myself from killing it. So, yeah, look at it. It's like a clothy type thing instead of got eyeballs. I don't even know. Just stop trying to, like, make sense of it. It's like Nintendo logic, except in a physical form. Creatures and stuff. Alright, I don't even know what that face is. Let's change to something else. It looks like she's wearing sunglasses. Okay, so something I brought up during the fight of Aerodent was, okay, now you can actually see, even though she's mixing them all together, there's actually something she stays on until you actually get past the stage. Like, she threw 3 eggs in a row because I didn't hit her at all with the egg. And then hit her with an egg, and now you're on the hammer. Anyways, there's something I was getting onto during the Aerodent fight. And you can see now we get to use the hammer 2 times in a row. And that's why it seems like she mixes things up, because I actually can still use something from before, like the hammer. I think that's the only one, though. Anyways, trying to talk. See, the one time I want to be off topic, I can't. I keep returning back to topics. That's something I did before, too, like during Metroid Prime, I think, and I'm still using this hammer. Anyways, still using the hammer. The hammer is your best friend in this fight, actually. Even though the ball is my favorite, the hammer really is helpful. Crap. Now I'm just wasting time trying to get the hammer. Something I mentioned I went into a little bit during the Aerodent fight, was the idea of different people and giving fulfillment and, oh shoot, you can't hit that after it starts flashing because it'll explode and I'm out of time. 5 more health in 8 seconds and I'm out. Plus I died, so during Aerodent I discussed fulfillment and survival, basically. Both come from interaction between different personalities. And this is something I'm really big on. I always talk about this kind of stuff. I'm really passionate about this kind of study. And something else about that to be said, just as a kind of extension on that idea, or just another way of putting it, basically. How I said that I went into this idea, this kind of analogy with the energy that you can spend in different ways, and it comes in different forms. And you can imagine that with that example of doing something, you know, based on your interests, and it taking a certain form, and then you take the product you get out of that, whatever you're doing in that area. Once again, speaking in very vague terms, but that's just how I think. I'm thinking of specific things in my head, but it's coming out of my mouth as very vague terms, so forgive me for that. But a person's interests will dictate their personality. Did I just seriously just said that? I think I just forgot like how I started that sentence, so I just used the same word again. Basically, let's just try to say this really quickly without even thinking. So, a person's personality is a social construct which is based on people around them influencing them as they grow up, and it kind of shapes who they are, really, essentially. And that, essentially, it's really, when you think about it, people are entwined with each other. Their personalities interact on so many levels, even from, like, creating one another. So, personalities, as a social construct, are created based on needs of other personalities, because when you have two personalities that are complementary, when one is able to provide for one another something they're not willing to do or they don't enjoy, or something they can't do themselves, they're just not capable of it, but they want to do it, whether it be for survival purposes or fulfillment. These two people, they can only survive off each other because they are different. And if ever someone pulls up the philosophy, which is correct, by the way, that if everyone in the world was the same, the world would be boring. There would be no fulfillment to be had. That's true, I believe, because you need diversity and complementary personalities to find fulfillment, as I say. Of course, one can find only so much fulfillment on their own. They can find some fulfillment on their own, but only so much. And of course, it's all dependent on this social construct of the society anyways, and they are dependent on getting to that with the help of others in the first place, so it's very difficult to get along on your own. But if everyone in the world was the same person with the same personality and all that, on another level, they could not even survive, because the things they need, like everything they need, could not be provided by one personality. I was trying to pretend that was a hammer. They could not survive because they need the skills and interests of other people that are just not present in their own personality. Oh, I tried to get that before it exploded. I'm doing really well, by the way. 1 minute left to get 5 more hits. It's still spiking, but I've got 1 hit left myself, so... Oh boy, it's not looking good. Oh, whoa. Oh, that was really lucky that turned ghost before I ran out of time, so... I'm out of time on that ball, too. I really would love to hit that ball. And now she's ready to start pounding the ground, so I'm in trouble. I don't think I got it this time, but I was close. I think if not this time, I got it next time. Anyways, so, as I was saying, and she... Oh! Wait a second. Yeah, okay, she doesn't throw anything else, does she? So, at that point, you actually have to do something else. Maybe you hit her face yourself, like I tried to do, but failed. So I guess we'll take that idea this time. But as I was saying, just basically... Yeah, if everyone was the same in the world, we just couldn't get along. Well, we couldn't get along with one another's personalities, and we couldn't get along in the sense that we would survive. We just couldn't. We would need things that just wouldn't be providable by our own personality. And if that personality was, in a sense, perfect, if it was by definition, if it encompassed every single possible thing anyone could have in a positive aspect, of course you can't have conflicting and contradictory elements, like someone who loves to be, I don't know, just be lazy, and someone who loves to be active. Well, that was kind of a one-sided example, but you know what I mean. Or just from another perspective, if you wanted someone, maybe not like perfect in the sense that it's like a good way, or someone would consider a good way, just like someone who has any given aspect. You can't have insomnia and hypersomnia. Those two conditions cannot coexist, at least I don't think. But I'm not a doctor. My dad is, though. Off topic. But then again. So anyways, but yeah. Even if a person like that, even if every person in the world was like that, is perfect by every definition, they of course couldn't find fulfillment anyways. Just think about it. Just they... Well, now I'm thinking about it. I didn't really think about this, but then again, I do most of my best thinking just like I explained before, just spawning the thoughts, and as they're fresh. By the way, the ball is nice because it comes back until you actually hit her with it. So I guess that's not really a missed opportunity if you use a hammer spam. If you a continuing hammer, never mind. If the hammer's still around, because the hammer's the only thing that you can reuse. If that's still around, then you're not really missing out on anything, especially particularly the ball. But yeah, I'm really getting rambly because I'm so off topic. I need to return on topic. But yeah, while I'm still off topic, by the way, before I return on topic. Oh, if you do hit the anymore, it's not going to. I thought it does disappear if you hit it. So yeah, okay, change of tactic then. I can just hit it. Crap out of it. Just rush towards it. Anyway, but that is on topic. Back off topic. If you recall back during Metroid Prime, during the finale, quote unquote, even though there's 6 parts, I was commentating with Trevor, and I said I wanted to make it a thing to make every finale of every Let's Play, or at least most of them, co-commentaries, and I would do so at least early on in my LP career before I started getting in more into the community and collaborating with other members of the community, like other actual LPers instead of just my personal friends. I would just go with my personal friends, and starting with Trevor. Of course, we did LP together for about half a year before I actually started Metroid Prime, which, I don't know, those are unlisted videos, but you can still find them on my old channel and playlist. That's, by the way, at the bottom of my channel, InnerShane-Fan13. But yeah, I mentioned during that the one I wanted to do for my next Let's Play, the guy I wanted to have in was another friend of mine named Devon, and he would have been perfect for this game, actually, perfect for this boss. The personalities fit perfectly. And I would have loved to have him here, but of course it just didn't happen, but that was my fault. I didn't even talk to him about the idea. But no matter, I still like how things turned out, and the world is deterministic, so I almost said dermatologist or something. And yeah, that's how things worked out, and with 4 health left, let's see how we can do this. That's how it's done. That's it. That's right. But yeah, as I said, the finale would have been this boss fight with Devon. A guy named Devon. I was going to, of course, plan this out in such a way, and now the force... Oh... We did it. Guys. Holy crap. I'm speechless, even though I'm not. But had this finale been with the co-commentary of Devon, I could assure you that the pun you would have seen it coming a mile away would have been the title of the Golden Devon. So that's not the case today, but hey, even in another universe, I gotta keep up my cheesy, punny appearances, right? That's just me. That's me. And this has been Wario Land 4. Looks like the game's done. We have all of our treasure. Wario is pretty freaking happy about that. But now the world is falling apart. And Derpy, Greg, Dave, person, whatever your name is. Oh man, I don't care. We're taking Cat and our treasure, and Derpy Dave can fend for himself because I don't even care. I was just gonna start talking about how much I cared for him and was sorry about how much I beat him up, but no, Wario has other plans. I'm just gonna go with that. He just left him behind. Say sayonara, Derpy Dave. I'm gonna ditch. Oh, okay, I guess not. Well, screw you too. Well, I mean, come on. I was just being all sympathetic. Then I say screw you, and he says screw me, so I can't really talk. Screw me. Why did I say that? We got all our treasure. That's all that matters. We're happy. We're fleeing. We're running, and this cat is safe too, which is very good. I'm happy about that. Wario, are you happy? This cat is safe. After all, it's just a cat. Why would Wario want to care about a cat? Sharing a moment together with this cat, watching as this pyramid crumbles to dust. Forever gone. Well, Kitty, we've had some fun times, and you came in the end, tried to help us with that golden diva. In the end, we escaped with our treasures. But what's that? They belong to her. She was really a princess all along. Wario. Found true love. Thank you, Wario. Her voice is really deep. So that's it. The adventure came to this. He got the kiss. He got the girl. He got the treasure. Well, most of it. And so she leaves off with her, what truly belonged to her, And we kept those treasure chests for ourselves. So with our bag of loot, it's time to head home. And he comes back with a big old pickup truck. Not a pickup truck, it's a big rig. And now we get to see during the credits all these treasures we had. So that was like a candelabra, I think. We get to look at that. That was Crackus there. So now, the credits. It's over. It's done. And it was quite good, actually. It was a great Let's Play. Golden Apple. Will heal 2 hearts for you in Minecraft. Yeah. Oh. Was that was Apple Woods. That wasn't even a level in this game. Some sort of woods. Not Doodle Woods. Please, not Doodle Woods. Although I've had worse. The Toxic Wasteland. Oh my, the Fiery Cavern. Don't even go there. Golden Fish with a crown. Bonus. Alright, I think that was the Mystic Lake. That wasn't too bad. Well, I had some derps there. Like, I passed right by the exit, and that cost me my life, and I had to start over. That was really stupid. I'm pretty sure I already had, like, I don't even know. I thought I had full, but is this like some sort of lamp? It looks like a lamp, but it's got a flame. You know, the kind of lamp that would have a genie. And those are the Chucks of some sort. I named them Chuck because I can remember my own names I bestow upon them based on something else. They're Boulder Chucks. That's what they were. That's an actual lamp. There you go. That's more like it. Listen what this is. This is the Toy Block Tower. I don't know what that was there. Oh, that was those ghosty zombie skeleton things that turned into zombies. Yeah, we came here with our what's that? That golden banana? What is this? Donkey Kong? And he's sleeping in the moon like the DreamWorks kid. Don't mad none. I still don't know how to sing. I'm back doing everything. Sitting on that big rig. I came with a car. We're looking at our golden teddy bear. We are. Yes, that was the big board, I believe, because the backgrounds had like those themes of the teddy bears and the stuffed animals and stuff. And the teddy bear coat shut at the same time just to fit with that. Just gotta pay attention to the minor details. It's a golden lollipop. Everything's golden. Everything. And oh man, that's this Doodle Woods. But why do I hold the biggest grudge on Doodle Woods? That wasn't my worst level, like I said. My best one though, that was gotta be Arabian Flights, because that was my best commentary of all time. Golden Game Boy Advance, nice. And there's unboxing a whole crap load of Game Boy Advances, nice. The Game Boy Advances SP is better. But yeah, in terms of commentary though, my best ever. Actually, that was the best episode I've ever filmed in my entire LP career up to this point. Golden Robot. It was the Arabian Flights, which is ironic because that was not actually for me a very memorable level, although now it is. I really enjoy that level because of what it brought me. It made me realize a whole new side of myself. It brought me up to a whole new level. Golden Rocket. I might as well just drop the word golden, even though everything's golden now. We already just started. We started with a golden tomb and ended in this golden pyramid with a golden passage and golden diva, and everything's just golden. Even our big rig is kind of goldish. Golden. Even the bag should be golden. Why is it not golden? That was a golden rocking horse. I didn't even notice what the last picture was. This one is, oh, that was him fighting the Kako Condor. I'm not paying attention to the names, though, because last time I was like, I don't know, it was just the tradition of Sugar Conroy to make fun of the Japanese names, and my mouth just went crazy there. That never happened. I was sitting there with some chick. That does not look like the same princess we saved. That was the cat and got the treasure back. And we were sitting in our old car that we apparently discarded. Either that or it crashed when we got here. I have no idea what happened to that, because we drove across the desert to get to the forest, and it was gone. We have all these cliff things, these mountain ranges, formations in the background. That's what they're called, formations. Keep getting my words mixed up. A few days later, I still can't talk. He's back in his car. There it is, so we don't have to worry. It didn't crash or die or anything and burn in flames and kill everyone in sight in the local town, but the cat's back. The cat came back a few days later, not the very next day. Well, actually, that's a different cat, though, because this one's like silverish. The last one was black. So there's another princess, I think. Steaks, eat as much as you can. Last one was like a golden pyramid. So this is a steaks, eat as much as you can. Yes, read things twice. It's so good, you gotta... The end. Made of gold ingots. But, yeah, after this adventure, next time you see a cat, just think, might have been a princess who was in a... Check out the super hard mode. Choose no data and pick your mode. Wario! And that's it. We beat the game. We got this crown cursor, which is very much fancy. And now, as we can see on this main screen, we got the fancy background with the Wario tiles and the slot B. All 6 bosses were beaten, but the first one is the only one that's still dead, because we can still re-challenge them if we do so please, and choose or refuse. Whatever. We're done. But that does not mean we are finished with this Let's Play. I'll see you guys back here in the bonus episode when I show you all the mini games and all the items that you can use against the boss. And the menu system will include an extended version of the Lost Blue Moon new theme with lyrics. After all that we've been through, after such a finale as that, I'll see you guys back in the bonus. May it be quite an anticlimactic one. Of course, by anticlimactic, I mean completely climactic. Foreshadowing. And this is not Phineas and Ferb. See you guys then. Let the games begin. Let's go, it's Lost Blue Moon. Will we win? I don't know, but we'll find out soon. All across these lands with high stakes in this fight. Action unplanned makes inspiration bright. We came here unprepared, and though we just might miss, have no fear, don't be scared, 'cause we can do this. Thousands try, many fail, but as for today, we'll defy this tale and we'll find a way. To the weak, take my words of courage, both strong and deep. Amongst the geeks and the nerds, only the dead may sleep. On this journey, on this quest, let come what may. So long as passion burns strongly and will never rest, we shall win the day. Let's play.